Well, good morning. Bobby Lee here from Hurricane Creek Farms. Get started out first thing down here in the bullpen. That's the bull that injured his penis. He's okay. The penis is not going to be fine, but he's otherwise good to go. Just kind of hanging out, waiting until we can get him hauled to the sale barn. Till we have treated him with an antibiotic, so we're waiting on that withdrawal period to expire. But here's one of the bringest bulls we had here with the Cowherd at home. You'll notice he's limping on that right front. You see it's swollen. We got him up last night, like right before dark. We had gotten home. Didn't get him in the chute at that time because we knew we would just do it first thing this morning. So that's our first task on the to-do list. We'll get him in there, get that foot picked up, see if there's anything in it. If it's like, well, the last bull we treated with the foot and it's just kind of foot rot, may just be more cleaning it a little bit and you know, then give him an antibiotic. But we'll find out here in a minute. Hey, y'all remember to like and subscribe. I've been forgetting to remind everyone of that. Y'all are good about doing it, but right now, stop. If you hadn't hit that thumbs up button, please do it. It takes a split second. Go on in there, big boy. Go on down the alleyway. Go on down the alleyway. Go on. Oh, go on down there. Don't get in the corner. Go on. There we go. It's very swollen, very tender. We'll see. I don't feel like I videoed it very well last time, so if I can kind of show you how we use the rope. Kind of a real simple way to get a foot picked up without having to have like super specialized equipment. Got a quick release right there. I'm gonna tie. Just very simple. Right around there, it's nothing tight on his leg. But then, take the other end of my rope, throw here, back down. Just creating a pulley system just to give us some, you know, that mechanical advantage. Okay. Maybe a little hard to just totally appreciate what we got going on here, but you got that loop. It's nothing tight right there. Then up through there, over the top bar, back through here, and then back up. So, yeah, probably confusing as heck. All right, buddy. Hey, I got my gloves on today. But yeah, of course, this is just leather gloves. Still don't have my exam gloves with me. So, I'm gonna clean it up. Appreciate. Main thing, I just want to be sure there's not like a stick or a huge thorn or anything like that in there. It's usually a situation of it stays real moist. Now's a great example. It's first thing in the morning. I mean, out here in this grass, I mean, my boots are soaking wet. If I walked around out there in the pasture for more than about 10 minutes, my socks would be soaking wet just through these leather boots. And so even on dry days, which we're relatively dry right now, these really heavy dews in the morning, feet just stay wet. They get a little irritation or anything between those toes. Then that's just a perfect environment for foot rot and bacterial infection. So, you're confident there's nothing in there. We're gonna clean it up a little better, let that foot down, dose him with an antibiotic, keep him up here where, again, really more over there in that pen, it's dry. If he does like the other bull, he should be better here in a few days. We shall see. All right, and here comes this bunch. Apologize, the video quality's bad here for just a minute. Forgot the GoPro, so I'm filming on the phone. But check this bunch down here. Make sure the bull is with them. We were just talking about bull problems. Hesitated to say that the bull down here is in good shape until we see him again today, but we'll get a head count on them and get a look at him. Okay, everybody is here. There's the bull right there. Looking at him. Of course, we scrutinize him pretty heavily these days. He may be actually just a little lame. It's concerning because he had been pretty well sound. He's been back down here with them for, I guess, 5 days now. I believe he's actually in pretty good shape. Just looking at back feet look good. And it was this left front that was giving him trouble previously. I don't know, take a few steps for us, boy. If he's a little off, it's not by much, but yeah, it just worries, you know, so he can be a little more lame tomorrow. But not gonna do us a whole lot of good to worry about that. You see his tail, those wounds there healed up real nice, if I'm pointing the right way. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to the house, grab the GoPro, film with it. These look to be in pretty good shape. And of course, the GoPro was right where I left it, almost in Sit and See the Pioneer. But get the 40-30 pulled up here. Gonna get doing some work on the rake, something I've wanted to do for the last couple of weeks, but just hadn't had time. We're making it a priority today before we go to the hayfield. Real quickly, we are, I think, maybe gonna upgrade tractors. Listed 40-30 for sale in a couple of spots. So yeah, if anybody out there is interested, solid older tractor. If you've been watching the channel, you've seen it here a bunch. She cranks right up. Air conditioner blowing cold this morning because it's in the 60s this morning. I would have had to have cut it off had I stayed in there much longer. Just a bit on the chilly side, but I think we're getting into the 90s today, so it won't last. But yeah, cool old tractor. I can't sit here and say like I've got a, you know, a lot of nostalgia, you know, tied up in it. We've only had it a year. I hadn't even really run it that much, just raking hay. But it is a cool old tractor. I will be a little sad to see it go if that comes to fruition. But enough rambling about that. The rake, which of course we just got a bunch of teeth broken. That's one issue, especially on these back wheels. Or I say really, this back wheel's in pretty good shape. There's like 3 or 4. We got one wheel up here that, yeah, she is not at all in that great a shape. So we got these replacement rake wheels made in the USA from Agzaga. I think they have 2 different kind of bolt patterns or sizes, and call them kind of a universal because between those 2, they have one that will fit your rake almost guaranteed. But let's see if we can get it on there and be excited to try that out. What we're gonna do, because we got the 2 new wheels, we'll probably put them on the back and then take one of these. We'll probably take this back wheel and put it up there because we definitely want to get rid of that warped up one. Get to use the new Milwaukee Impact for just the 2nd time. But yeah, gonna go ahead and get this warped up one off. This one's actually got really good teeth in it, so we got some replacement teeth from Agzaga as well. But yeah, between this wheel that we're just gonna have to scrap more or less, we could use some of those teeth. But so we can get these wheels swapped around, and yeah, I'm excited. Got that new wheel right there. We're gonna see if we can get her bolted up and on there. Again, agzaga.com has these. The best part, you already know what I'm gonna say. Use the discount code HCF10, take 10% off of these bad boys. But maybe the best part about them, right there, made in USA. I know some of you listen to the Talk Dirt to Me podcast. If you don't, that's cool. You should. But you know, Logan and I every week, of course, we talk all kinds of things, ag. And we kind of go down rabbit holes and get off subject sometimes, of course. But we always highlight at the end of our episodes just one American-made product or American manufacturing company, whatever. So it's a big deal. It's hard to find stuff sometimes, but yeah, really proud to be able to highlight this in these videos. But we'll make sure it bolts up there, and then be one step closer to getting in the hayfield today. I mean, that looks fantastic. So we're gonna do the same thing right there. We're gonna get that wheel we put back there. Yeah, it may not be long before we're replacing some more of these wheels. Although the rest of them I don't think are, I mean, you can see how warped up this one is if you couldn't earlier. I don't know. Somebody, the previous owner must have run over something, caught something in there, to bend it up like that. But then we're gonna work on replacing some teeth too. Just now 7:15. Yeah, for a rare occasion, we're actually doing good on time with everything this morning. All right, we have brand new made in the USA wheels on the back of that rake. Took one of these other wheels, put it up there where that one's so warped up. Now we're gonna work on replace some of the teeth. These new wheels don't have any broken off. That next one doesn't. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 on that one. I got a bunch on this one up here. We'll probably start where our problem's the worst, of course. And be sure I ordered the right teeth. Bye! So the girls are going to do some horsing around. Wait a second, wait a second. This light's on. Left the light on. You're good to go. But yeah, they're going to do some horsing around. The Wild Man has baseball camp here in just a little over an hour. We've replaced a bunch of teeth. I don't know. Several in a row there. Hey, I did a good job. I ordered the right ones. Agzaga did a good job. They had the ones we needed in stock. Got just about this side of the rake done. Just in the interest of time, like we're missing one there, one there. Well, we've only got one broken. I'm probably just gonna wait on one. Well, I don't know, I've got 7 or 8 more teeth, but I'm gonna place a few on the other side, and then this baby's pretty much gonna be ready for the field here for this afternoon. All right, we're gonna replace these 2. Then we're probably gonna head to baseball camp.
Okay.
Hand me those 2 teeth. You can go put those 2 broken ones over there in the pile with the other broken ones.
Yeah, where's the pile of the broken ones?
You'll see it over there, right beside where the new ones are. Right. Let's take a look. There was 2 broken right there, of course. Let's look, we got 2 right here. Let's see, I'm only targeting the spots where we got like at least 2 broken. I don't know if there's a single one broken on that wheel. I think we're gonna place these 2 right here. We're gonna be done with this little project. So we're in good shape. We just got a random tooth here or there broken. I should take the time to replace them while I've got my tools out, but he's gonna get to baseball camp. Looks like I ordered the exact number of teeth. There's like 4 teeth laying over there. I think there's 4 more broken teeth. I'm really excited to get this out there, see how much better it rakes. The other thing, little project I need to work on, were our little kicker wheels. Those welds broke. Actually pretty simple. I just need to pull that pin, take that off. I can take that, those wheels, just set up over here. Probably just need to take it to a welding shop. Or I may see if I can talk Logan into welding it. That way we'll have our kicker wheels back working. It's nice just because where we don't tether. I mean, obviously as we're raking down through the middle of the field, the hay that's just laying right here never gets touched by the rake. And the way it's laying there, it just doesn't pick up real well with the baler. So not imperative that you have that, but it is nice when, especially you've got this ground that you're not tethering. So anyway, you ready to go to baseball camp? Okay, so got Willis delivered to baseball camp. Also took my niece. She's doing a different camp at the school. But then I had a couple other little errands to run. It's like, whew, just a few little things, and all of a sudden, you know, an hour and a half has gone by. So day gets away from us if we don't watch out. So, brake is ready to go. I need to check, see if we got plenty of fuel in that tractor. Go ahead and get the baler hooked up, because we probably got just a little while before it's 10:15 before it's really going to be due right off to rake. update you on this tractor and the air conditioner issues. If you watched the last video, you saw those problems we were having. They came out and looked at it yesterday. So I was like, sweet, whenever they called and they were here, because I was at work. Diagnosed the problem. Parts won't be available till next week. So we're without AC. It's always something. Battery was dead on the tractor. Not completely dead, but she wouldn't quite turn over. Of course, they had worked on it yesterday. I was like, okay, no big deal. You know, we'll just boost it off. She's running. You may be able to hear it over there. So, when I talked to the technician that worked on it yesterday, he actually had to boost it off yesterday. So, sounds like we may just be getting ready for a new battery, which is not a huge deal. If that's the case, I'll probably just let him put one on it next week. Here's my dilemma now. I need to go rake, then come back and bale. I was gonna go ahead and hook the baler up while we got the tractor running. That was my ideal plan. That way, as soon as we park the rake, boom, we get on the baler, we're gone. I'm afraid though, I hook it up right now, we can get back over here. You know, best case scenario, it fires right up. Worst case scenario, we can't even get it boosted off again. I don't know how likely that is, but I don't want it hooked up to the baler and then us not be able to get it started, because then getting it unhooked and moved out of the way where we can get another tractor hooked on it'll be a fiasco. So I'm gonna let it run for a few minutes, piddle around here. Hopefully she charges up enough that when I'm back here in a couple of hours, maybe she'll fire right up. If not, we'll just see. We'll just have to go from there. I don't know. Stay tuned in. All right, we're raking. Look at those beautiful new rake wheels back there on the back. And then, of course, it's harder to see the teeth, but yeah, very few missing teeth. So we're best shape the rake has ever been in. There's even the little kicker wheels fixed. But, yeah, fingers crossed we don't run into any more trouble today, my lord. Which the bigger thing is going to be, does the Kubota fire back up whenever we get back home? If it doesn't, then can we get it boosted off? If it does, at that point we'll feel like, okay, we're in pretty good shape. But yeah, anyway, I'm a little disappointed in what looks like going to be the quantity or the yield. The yield wasn't super thick. And now, especially that it's dried, we're raking it, which kind of started raking in some of the thinner areas first. So as we get done, it may end up being more. But I'm going to say 30 rolls. It's going to be my prediction. Go ahead and lock it in, 30 rolls. But yeah, I'd say we'll find out here in a few hours. But Lord, we got to hold our breath on the breakdowns. Then we may know in a few hours. All right, back home, no real issues on the rake. Not that we expected any. AC blew cold the whole time. That's always nice. I'm not even gonna be that greedy and say that I want to be sure the AC blows on this baby. That'd be a bonus, but I just hope she starts. We don't have to boost her off again, or again, kind of worst case scenario, go get the other tractor. I mean, the other tractor would be nice. I mean, it's a brand new John Deere. AC will work, the radio will work, everything will be good to go. Radio's never worked on this tractor. I guess the reason I point that out. Let's see what we got. All right, we must be living right. You can tell there she was a little weak starting. When they come back out next week to place that evaporator and all and get the AC back in order, I have time to go ahead and put a battery on it. Because it'll be another day like this when we're needing to go, when we'll be replacing the battery, and that's not a major problem or undertaking, but we'll let a professional do it. Well, we're baling with the door open. It's not really cooling at all. We're moving along. We've only rolled 6 rolls so far. I'm going on a limb and say I overestimated it at 30. I don't think it'll be that many. And maybe closer to 20. It's just really thin in some spots. You see, got some pretty good windrows here in front of us, but then like out here in some of this other ground, it gets really thin, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be pretty decent hay, it's just not gonna be a lot of it. Oh, sweet Lord baby Jesus, it is hot inside a tractor with no air conditioning. When I was in the field, I'd kick the door open a lot of times. Of course, coming down the road, I didn't really want that out there potentially to hit a passing car or just shake out or catching that much wind. So, but I grossly overestimated how many rolls we would have. We had 18, so that's, yeah, just when I was getting a big head thinking I'm getting really good at kind of guesstimating how many rolls we're gonna have. Get brought back down to earth, humble pretty quickly. So anyway, got the tractor back under here. I do not plan on driving this thing again until they get the air conditioner fixed, probably early next week. That officially puts a net wrap on our first cutting. We do need to get those rolls home. Won't take that long to get that many home, but no big hurry to do that. We probably weren't going to put that hay in the barn anyway. One is just a little lower quality than some of the other stuff we had baled most recently. Also, we're just going to run out of room. We've got the barn essentially half full, you know, practically speaking, and should have 2 more cuttings of hay, barring some, you know, disastrous drought. So no big rush to get it home and get it in the barn before it rains. I think there is some rain in the forecast starting this weekend. That will be welcome. I need to talk to Logan. I'll talk to him either tonight or tomorrow night when we record the podcast, and that y'all need to check out. Talk dirt to me. Link in the description. But they should be just about done getting the crop in. Had good running weather. It's been dry, but been a little bit too dry, but they ought to have had plenty of time to have gotten the crop in. But, whew, yeah. Yeah, it's nice having this door open now. Probably wondering why you're sitting there for so hot. Well, once you get the door open, it feels really good. It's almost 5 o'clock. We're gonna jump on side by side, go check on the cows here. Uh-oh, might need four-wheel drive there. Spring up here that feeds this ditch. Stays muddy even when we're dry. There we go. But I was beginning to get really worried about the cows. It's like, where are they? And I mean, it is, I don't know the temperatures exactly, but it's gotta be close to 90. I know it was getting up to 90 today, and here it is right at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But there they are. Sadie enjoying the spring fed ditch too, but you move them into these pastures back into the creek bottoms yesterday afternoon. Kind of rode out here, didn't see them, and I was like, well, I did leave the gate open because there's like 1 or 2 calves that hadn't moved yet. It's like, well, surely they didn't go back in the pasture they were in. But I didn't see them, so I went back that way. But here they are. As usual, we'll try to get our eyes on the bulls. There's one bull over there. Oh, there's another bull there. Looking right at him. But yeah, flies are bad. The heat is bad. But they look to be about as content as they can be this time of year. Neighbor's cutting hay over here. So I don't know, I said it was rain in the forecast. It almost sounds like thunder, but I think it must be an airplane or something. But anyway, yeah, it's got me curious. He's cutting that hay, and I talked to him for a little while earlier. He was asking about that, if there was any rain. I guess Saturday night into Sunday. So today's Wednesday. He could probably get it up either on Friday or Saturday. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of been a, I don't know, an odd day. We, you know, a relatively nice little milestone. Got done with our first cut in the hay officially. I mean, other than moving those few rolls home, which that won't take long. But yeah, just, I don't know. Was glad to get the rake fixed, but then the other tractor was giving us issues starting. Then we knew the air was going to be a problem. Just didn't having a bale in the heat. It's just like, nothing is really working out quite like it should. But that's just the way it is sometimes. Air should be fixed by next week. I don't know that we'll mess with trying to move that hay home or start to clip any pasture until he gets that done. We definitely won't clip any pasture. That'd be miserable. Moving hay is not that big of a deal because you're on and off the tractor so much. Be nicer with air, but yeah, and then we'll be, I don't know if we'll get any more hay cut before the end of the month. You know, start back on the second go around. Probably at least another 3 weeks, which put us right at the end of the month. But anyway, have to keep watching back. Hope to spray some pasture this weekend. Thankfully though, my dad's got a sprayer on his tractor. As long as he's not needing his tractor to do something else, I'll probably just tell him, hey, you already got it hooked up. I'm only gonna need it for a couple hours. Let me just spray real quick and I'll bring it back. But anyway, rambling on. Yeah, just kind of a weird day. Don't feel as much of a sense of accomplishment and relief as I thought. I just feel like, there's so many things that, you know, just kind of left undone, not fixed, not quite where they should be, which it's really just that one tractor. But anyway, we got that done. We'll have plenty more coming up. Yeah, barring any rain, which it's not gonna rain till Saturday night, that'll be fine. We'll try to, my goal for this weekend will be to get that pasture sprayed, and then, like I say, I would say move that hay home, but we're probably gonna put pause on that till that air is fixed. But anyway, we'll see if we're gonna get another tractor. Man, a 40-30 ran good today. Air blew cold, which I appreciate even more after getting on another tractor, so I don't know. No more than what I've been quoted on a trade-in value for it. I'm like, hell, I'll keep it if that's all they're gonna give me on it. Anyway, we appreciate y'all watching. Need to go pick up kids, start working on some supper. We're actually gonna eat pork chops tonight, so I'm being a little bit hypocritical here, but we had enchiladas last night. That was beef. I never think we had the night before that. We had ribeyes Monday night. So yeah, we've eaten our share of beef this week. We'll probably be eating beef again tomorrow night. But anyway, y'all know what I'm gonna say. Y'all eat beef and God bless.